Kinfolllk? It's Mr. Key to the City, Keone G, and we back with another episode. I know y'all missed me, man. It's been about 2 weeks, but hey, been a lot going on. We're moving into a new office space, man, and I can't wait. We should be in that thing in about another 2 weeks. I'm going to deck that thing out, and it's really going to be Key to the City in this thing, and it couldn't have been possible without all y'all support. Whatever you've been doing to support the podcast, liking, sharing, comment, I sure enough appreciate it. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Hey, and we're going to keep rocking. 2022 is underway. Appreciate everybody that voted for us with the Best of Jackson. We didn't win like we wanted to, but hell, we were one of the finalists, and that's all we can ask for, man. We sure enough appreciate y'all tuning in to the podcast. And just like with the past couple episodes, this episode is no different. We're going to keep hitting you in the head with quality content, quality guests, and I'm excited to have this young lady on with me. We've been trying to connect for a minute. She's definitely doing her thing in the media, entertainment industry. Y'all know her face. Y'all seen her around town. And, she grinding, getting her name out there, and I definitely support her. She's part of my media family, man. So we're going to chop it up with her for a minute. Speak a little bit about her background, what she currently got going on. She's 1/4 of Third Coast Radio. I think it's 4 of them. And you might see her out at Jackson Indian Music Week as well. She got her hands in a little bit of everything. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and see what makes her tick. You dig that? So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Kinfolllk, welcome to the city, Miss Kayla Renee. What's going on, Queen?
What's up, Kinfolllk?
Glad to have you on.
I'm glad to be here. Like you said, it has been rocky trying to get our schedules to match up.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah,
But
I'm
all
glad
that
to
matters
be
is that we here. And as y'all can see, she come dressed appropriately with the red and the black, the color scheme. She is not playing.
I tried.
See, I love when people pay attention and have attention to detail. It really stands out. How your day been so far?
So far, so good. You know, I had a chill day. Shout out to Names and Faces. That's where I had lunch at today for tacos.
Shout out Names and Faces.
So, yeah.
I love that spot down there.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Chill vibes.
It was Taco Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday. You know, everybody kind of do Taco Tuesday now, so.
You could have invited me out, but it's all good.
Well, you know. Next time.
Yeah, we'll definitely link up. So, first time on my platform.
First time.
I want to give my kinfolk a little bit of background about you. Where you originally from?
Okay, shout out to Columbus, Mississippi. If
Okay.
you know me, you know I rep my hometown.
Hold on, Columbus. That's not down. That's not Columbia down
No,
the
it's
south.
the GTA. So it's Columbus, Starkville, and West Point.
Right.
So
Okay.
Columbus, of course, you know we lead the GTA or whatever. So
You sure?
shout out to Columbus, Mississippi, 662. Very proud of my hometown. A lot of good people have come from Columbus. So I'm super proud of where I come from. But came here when I was 19.
Okay.
So being here,
You officially a Jacktown Jew then.
I'm
If you
kind
been
of
here that long.
It's been over 10 years. So I guess I'm a Jacktown Jew, but I'm kind of like I be laying low. Like you said, they see my face, but they don't really know. You know, like who's that girl or whatever. But
You very mysterious.
yeah, I kind of like to keep a little something.
I ain't
for
mad
to
at you
think
at
about.
all. Now you a radio media personality. It definitely fits your background. I mean, your personality and your style. You're definitely a people person, easy to talk to. How long you been doing that? When did you get into it?
Man, honestly, it's been like fresh out of high school. I don't know, like even when I was younger, I just think I knew I wanted to be in the entertainment industry. Like I used to watch, I think we all did, but still, I watched 106 in Park,
For sure.
Nickelodeon award shows. And I'm like, I can host that or I can rap that song. I just always felt like it was something that was within my reach, something that I could do. I was very active in church, very active in college, not so much in school. I didn't make the show choir in high school or whatever, so I did sports. But when I got in college, I did drama, choir, and so from there, I've managed artists. Shout out to D. Horton.
For real? You managed D. Horton?
I managed D. Horton.
Shout out D. Horton. Still
I
got to
think-
get you. I've been trying to get him on for 2 seasons, but I ain't reached out, so it's my fault.
For sure. He back in. He back around, so
Okay,
you know
okay.
he's in reach or whatever. But shout out to D Horton. He's like the first person who gave me like a real opportunity to kind of show what I had. And at the time, I ain't have nothing, you know. But he gave me the opportunity. Shout out to GMB Guala from Columbus. I managed them as well, and just I've been kind of moving around, you know, just trying to find my niche, what I like. I will say
like
that radio has been one of those things that I enjoy. Shout out to Kamikaze. I got a lot of shout outs, baby. I'm
Shout
not
'em
gonna act
out.
like I came here
We
by
show
myself,
love here.
but yeah, Kamikaze. He gave me the opportunity, the platform to be a part of Third Coast Radio, and it's been a little over a year. Love it. Have met so many different artists that you wouldn't even know was here, but yeah.
Dope, dope, dope. And I kind of want to, you kind of like the perfect person to ask because I ain't had another media person on think outside of podcasting. But have you noticed it's kind of like a renaissance of digital platforms popping up out here in the city? You got Verbal Intercourse, you got Fox Cave, you got Key to the City, you got Third Coast Radio. Like, it's almost like if an artist or anybody wanted to do a press run in the city, they could really do it.
You can really do it here.
What do you think caused that boom of these media platforms popping up?
I don't know. I kind of started back when social media wasn't so hot. I think I may still have like a few tags or something like that from back then. But I don't think, even back when I was posting on Instagram, like you didn't have the option to upload videos. So some of it is just pictures. But I think now, you know, your dreams are a little bit more easier to grasp. You know, the pandemic birthed a lot of different, a lot of different talents that people didn't know they had because you had time on your hands. So I think that it gave people time to really tap into who they were. So like you said, if you wanted to do a press run here, like it's here. Like people sleep on Mississippi and they sleep on Jackson, but you can real live do a press run. I'm not talking to like one or two. You can do 4, 5, 6 different media outlets here. So shout out to everybody doing their thing out here.
Now you had your own, or you have your own jumping for a minute. What's up with that? I was supposed to be on there, and I think I forgot.
Yeah, I think I'm making a bad name for myself with that. But listen, I'll do some interviews. Listen, and I love doing interviews, but I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Just the flip side of this thing, like sometimes you schedule an interview and the artist doesn't show or the person doesn't show up, or you know, sometimes you have to rent a building. You don't always have the space available to you know, do the interview in, you know, in an environment that you want to do it. And sometimes, you know, you have to read the room. You can't book everybody at the same locations. You know, you have to book according to who you're speaking with. So I book videographers, I book chefs, buildings, and like it doesn't show. And for me, I know that we cap on the internet like we don't care. You know, you brush it off, you keep going. But for me, it fuck with me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You keep putting your money out here. I'm like, okay, and I have a son as well. So if I make arrangements for my kid, like to be away from me, like I'm expecting my plans to fall through. So I do interviews. If you've interviewed with me and you haven't seen yet, it's gonna come. Like, give me time.
Yeah.
Give me time to do my thing, but it's gonna come, and I'm gonna do more. And I appreciate when people be like, "Girl, you know, what you doing on your platform? You know, you doing this, but what's on your platform?" So I appreciate that because it motivates me. It lets me know that people looking. You know, they waiting on me. So I got some stuff coming.
And I want to formally apologize for missing my scheduled date.
Not formally.
I want to put it out there to the world.
Okay.
And see, that's another thing. Well, I ain't making no excuses for it, but I do stand behind her and what she says. You put a lot of energy and time into your craft. And sometimes when people don't show up, you kind of feel disrespected or your time is not respected.
Right.
That's one of the reasons I stopped doing live shows. Motherfuckers be late and stuff like that, and that throw y'all off. So I just started doing pre-recording, but it's all good. We here now, and I promise I'm gonna make it up to you.
Look, that wasn't no direct shot at you though, because you know that was well over some time ago. Like
Yeah.
these things are happening. Like, yeah.
Well, I think you need to get back on it whenever the time sees fit.
I'm for sure gonna get back on it.
People need to see that face.
Yeah, that was one thing too, cause I was shooting some stuff. You know, I sent it to a couple of little people close to me. They were like, "Why you wasn't in the interview?" Cause like I just
Oh,
shoot it and
yeah.
from behind. Like, why you wasn't? Cause we don't know them. We trying to see at least. So yeah, see, I'm getting all kind of little gems.
We have to bounce stuff off each other. What
Yeah.
they say? Each one teach one.
Okay.
Key to the City podcast. I got the Queen Kayla Renee with me. Third Coast Radio. That's a good look. They broadcast across all 82 counties in Mississippi.
The only radio station.
The only one.
Yeah, we the only one doing it.
Artists, make sure you send in your clean music to get it out to them. You stated that Kamikaze put you on with that. How did that? First of all, how your relationship with Kamikaze come about, and when were you presented with the opportunity to join Third Coast?
It was a little over a year ago now. At one time I was working, and that was during the time I guess he might have maybe ran across some of my work, kind of reached out. I had to do an interview, so I went in, did the mock interview or whatever. So I'm guessing that, I was a better candidate or whatever.
Facts.
So I got that call back, and it's been going ever since. So we record every week. We get off time here and there or whatever, but we record mainly every week. So we working hard over at Third Coast Radio.
I always wanted to do like a radio type platform. What's some of your responsibilities over there? Is it just interviewing artists, researching the guests, or do you?
You definitely have to do your own research. Now Kaz, he'll kind of research through the music. We do a Third Coast Radio Pick 3 every week. So y'all tap in, because we've been playing a lot of you guys' music. But we do that every week. Kaz is kind of over that. He picks the 3. But as far as the artists, what I love about it is that each one of us are different. And if you know us, you know that each one of us are like totally different people. But we come together on the show. We vibe so well. And like I like these type of artists. Santana might like these type of artists. House of Mars might like these type of artists. And so we're able to mix all type of genres, and we accept all music too, even gospel.
Word.
Yeah, any artist with clean music can submit their music to Third Coast Radio MS@gmail.com. We go through it. Most times
Y'all choose everybody.
Now some of this stuff y'all send in, zoom in. I'm just saying. But come on now.
Is it whack?
Some of this stuff, but if for the most part, it's jamming a little bit. We give you the opportunity, because it's hard out here.
Yeah.
To get radio plays, and we hear the cries of the people, under the posts. They can't get the DJ to play their music, but we playing it every Saturday night, 11 p.m.
Okay. What's the station?
Oh, I hate when y'all ask that, because it airs to all counties. So I think in Jackson.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Go to our
Find
IG
it
page.
in your county.
For real. Find it.
Shout out to Santana, man.
Oh, yeah,
I met her a
that's
couple
my
times. She gonna keep you straight, boy.
Oh,
She's so straightforward, man.
She gonna listen when she watch this. She gonna be mad. But that's Chi-Town Santana. She from Chicago, and sometimes the Chi-Town come out.
She's so G with it. But I love it though. Have you ran into both of y'all, any obstacles, we don't have a lot of sisters in y'all positions of black women, and I can see y'all continue to grow and rise, and eventually you'll be in a position of power. But have you had any obstacles being a black woman?
Yeah.
People don't expect much from you.
People don't expect much from you. I remember, I won't call the station name, but I just remember one time, like I said, I was managing this group, and we went to do an interview at the radio station, and me and the owner get into it, and he was basically like telling me like, you're not qualified and all this other stuff and like that. So I think as black women trying to, and it was an all male group or whatever. So I think we don't always get the respect. Mm-hmm. We have to always kind of like prove ourselves. And then I'm going to keep it real with y'all. On the flip side, too, it's harder to collaborate with other black women. Sometimes they don't always. It's a sad
y'all
truth.
Real catty.
y'all like the tussle and bustle, but yeah. The reality of it is, they may post the positivity on the internet, but when it's time to collaborate, like it's not there. So I think as a black woman, you just have to know who you are and be able to move in your own lane and be confident in who you are and in your craft. And then for me this year, it's about building my own table. Like you know, sometimes you try to fit your way into other people's.
Right.
And if it ain't there,
Right.
it ain't there. You collab with who is open to it. Other than that, you build your own table.
Man, I'm glad you said that because it's kind of how I did my shit. Like, I was reaching out to stations and hell, I would have worked for free. Y'all didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But some people don't want to give you a chance, and then so I said, "Fuck it, I can do this, man." And slowly, step at a time.
That's what's up.
But you definitely exude a lot of confidence. You also in the hosting. I love to see you host events. You host.
I'm still working on that now. I'm outgoing,
You
but
be nervous?
I got
That's natural.
Okay.
That's natural.
But yeah, I do get a little on the shy side.
I be nervous when I do my own platform. I think it's a healthy nervousness though.
Yeah.
As long as you don't let it cripple you or you hiding behind.
Yeah, no, ain't none of that going on, man.
Nah. But I can tell
but
that
yeah,
at like the award show. The
You
award
hear it?
No.
Okay. I'm Kayla Renee.
And some people like we need crowd participation.
Yes.
Y'all be so dry out there. Like, damn, don't just stare at me. Give me some response.
Yes. Okay. Like the better the crowd feedback, the better the show will go. So y'all talk back. Like if I'm talking to you, talk back to me, and it's gonna be a great show.
Do you enjoy hosting more than being on the radio, or vice versa? Or is it
I think I like them both. Yeah, I think I like them both equally. With the radio, I like to get cute, but with the radio, if I don't want to, I can just bum it out, and it's still a great show. When I host, I got to come a little bit more presentable. But, both are good. I do like to be able to meet people, put the names with the faces, and I think people enjoy that as well. They see me on Instagram or YouTube or whatever like that, but to actually get them like, hey, what's up? I follow you. I love to hear that. Like, hey, I follow you. I'm like, well, I follow you too. I'm a fan. Like, I'm a fan of you too. So I like to actually. So maybe I do like hosting more. I like to actually meet people.
I definitely can see it, and I got some ideas for you. Different platforms. I think it'd be dope. See, I be trying to turn like this whole shit into like some kind of 106 in Park, Hollywood. We can do it. I got so many ideas, man.
Yeah, me too. Let's brainstorm one day.
We're going to have to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
What was I about to ask you? Now, you got like I said, you got your hands in a little bit of everything. I want to talk about the music a little bit.
Okay.
With you being a part of Jackson Indie Music Week, and just like I say, over the last 2 or 3 years with the artists that's come to the city, whether it been new or established or whatever, what's your thoughts on the current music scene in the city right now? Like, not to compare it to no other city, but
for sure.
Past years versus now, and where do you see it going?
Same thing like with the podcasting. I think people just tapping into like different avenues, different crafts, and I think with music, you can be easily influenced. So the Jackson music scene, for the most part, it's popping. Like in every type of genre.
Yeah, that's what I love. About it.
It's popping, and with the kickbacks that we have with Third Coast Radio, if
talk more about that.
It's basically we pick about I think 5 maybe indie artists, and they get to come and perform at Thunder Guitars. It's every second Friday night. Lord, at 8:00. But yes, it's always a cool vibe. And that's another way for us to bump shoulders with the artists that are sending the music in. And then a lot of people, it's their first time even performing ever. So
I be hearing that, yeah.
This always shocking to me too. Like, wow, like you've never performed before. So it gives them a chance to practice their craft and showcase their craft and give their fans a chance to come out and have a good time and support them. But what was the damn question? Cause
Just where you see the music scene
oh
going.
yeah, the music scene, yeah. But it's popping in every area. I think eventually everybody's gonna get the bigger picture, and we're gonna progress. Not to compare, but it's like Atlanta. I mean, you can't ignore it. They support their artists. You go out in Atlanta, you're gonna hear Atlanta artists. When I have a lot of family out there. When I hop in the car with them, they bumping Atlanta artists, and I think eventually Jackson is gonna get on the same board.
You think we support our artists?
Not as much as we could. I mean, we could hear a little bit more Jackson music in out
Yeah.
at the venues or whatever like that. But I don't know how that really works with the DJ thing or whatever. So
Me either.
I'm not gonna start no war. I don't know.
But I always said, like, even with established Mississippi artists, I really don't hear a lot of them. Silas had a few tracks on the radio, but you don't hear like crit tracks really.
No,
which is shocking to me.
You have to just really like have it on download it on your phone, because you're not gonna hear it out in the venues. Rarely played on our radio stations. I don't know. I guess I'm just hopeful that one day we'll.
But that's why we got Third Coast, and
sure.
we need one more. I think we need one more. I thought if I did one,
I was gonna say that. So can we look for you?
We talk about it.
Okay.
I might need a co-host. Hint, hint.
Okay. I love some.
But we talk about it. Who is your photographer, man? And why? And how often do you take pictures? If y'all go to her page, man, I'm talking about like some black. I ain't gonna say Playboy because it's tasteful.
Oh my
but they
gosh.
hot now. Shout out your photographer or photographers.
Yeah, I like to work with different people because different photographers bring
Good
different
point.
type of styles, So,
Who be putting ideas behind them? Do they do it or you come up with it? She be in water and glistening.
It just depends. Jay Cannon with Grade A Images. Keon Bland, he shot the ones that were in the water, the roads. Shout out to my guy Dre.
Shout out Dre.
I think his name on there is 808 Bass or something like that. But
yeah. Shout out my guy.
that's my guy.
Bass. Yeah.
Me and him, we got a good working relationship or whatever. But he, like the promo videos you see, even the very first one that I did, he shot that one. The one I did recently downtown, he did that one. Yeah, don't ask him about me though, because with the photo shoots, like the timing be wrong. So he probably gonna say something smart. But who was? And visuals. Alexander Fresco.
Shout out to Fresco.
Yeah,
that's my
so
dog.
yeah, I'm looking to work with more photographers. So if you're looking for a muse, hit me up.
I think you should get with Kalen Partee. He's a dope photographer.
I actually I collabed with a friend of mine, and that's who shot her shot. So I worked with him before, and I did like their style. I just haven't booked one for myself. So yeah, so shout out to him. Maybe he can hook up something.
You never thought about modeling? Like we need some.
But where am I gonna model it?
What you mean?
Where would I model?
We can put together a show or something. But I'm tired of seeing like the same stereotype for models. We need some unorthodox, like around the way girl models. That represent the everyday black woman, not just the tall and petite and
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like the girls like me, they overeat and work out still.
And still look good.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on it. But
that's what we need.
Yeah. So yeah, put together a modeling squad. I guess I'll be a model, y'all. I'm down for it.
I might come up with the Kinfolllk or something like that. I don't know.
The what?
The Kinfolllk.
We're gonna be throwing sets.
We might. Key to the City podcast. Got my girl Kayla Renee.
City, baby.
What's up with 2022? What's your goals?
I just want to work more. I'm relieving some stress from my 9 to 5. Like I'm thinking about changing career paths or whatever. So I can focus more on what Kayla Renee wants. What Kayla Renee.
Could you see yourself in this lane full time?
I could, yeah. I could. I think I still would do the 9 to 5 just because I like the healthcare industry as well. I like learning about different aspects of it. But as far as if the right phone call, if the right opportunity comes through where I can really just pursue my passion in entertainment full time, yeah, for sure.
What's your passion?
That's the thing. It's just whatever it takes. You got people that do radio, model.
You think you can do it all?
Why not? I could do it all.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree, and I think you should do it all. Like you were saying in the beginning when you started, you was just really trying to find your niche, and I think I feel the same way because I didn't really want to be the face of my own platform. I kind of wanted to produce and be behind the scenes, but ain't nobody gonna do it like you, the way you want it.
Yeah, for sure. It'll never get done the way you want it unless you got direct hands on it. But
and another thing I'm excited about to be in the space we in, Jackson State has brought a lot of attention to the city.
yes,
And although they didn't win a championship, Soul Bowl, I think this summer and this fall is going to be super lit around the events that they bring to the city and just all the attention. And I think we, in the prime time, no pun intended, prime location to, to make something happen. And I want to see you be at the forefront of that because you definitely deserve it.
thank you.
I
Give
think
me my flowers while I'm here.
that's what the platform is for. That's
Thank
what
you.
we're here for.
That's right. I appreciate you.
I can see you hosting, like, being at tailgates, hosting in front of whatever. I might have a platform out there. We do a little something. But I just don't want you to stop. You just got to keep going. And
I'm definitely going to keep going this year. It's been slow, but I think I've been a little bit more steady. I know last year I barely did, besides Third Coast, I barely did any work for Always Kayla Renee. But
was
this
that a
year,
personal decision?
it was a personal decision. Some days I just didn't feel like it, or I was just unmotivated. And transparency, just lazy. Sometimes.
Come on. Procrastination.
And you just plain out old lazy. So I'm beating my laziness this year. I'm getting out. I'm doing more work. My hands gonna be in everything. You really just gonna have to follow me to keep up.
Let me ask you about this. How does doing this and creating affect you mentally? Is it more of a release for you, or does it sometimes weigh on you, stress you out, or a little bit of both? Because sometimes, like, people might see me on camera, I'm geeked up, I got all this energy, but off camera, man, I could be depressed as hell.
Yeah, and it's easy
because I always don't feel like
fall-
I'm doing enough.
It's easy to fall into it when you put too much on your plate. I know. 'Cause I think the internet kind of makes us feel like we have to always be busy. You gotta always be working on the weekends. Y'all sleep, I'm up working. Like,
Right.
I think work hard. I mean, work smart, not hard. And with that, I know every week we have to record for the radio. We have time, days ahead of time. We know to pick three. We know the artist. So I have time to plan. So if I have to take like 2 days to just get my notes together, because people don't know you going to improv and it don't always work out. So you want to have some type of outline.
Come on, somebody.
You want to have a little outline or whatever. So I might just do 30 minutes today and 30 minutes tomorrow. So I'm never overwhelmed by it. It's always gonna be a release for me because I set the time aside for that, and I never want to get lost again in that 9 to 5, and not taking time to work on my craft.
Are you like me when it comes to social media? I hate social media, dog. If I didn't have to put content out, I wouldn't even be on it. I can't.
So many times.
It's overwhelming.
So many times have I heard. And that's why you see now, I'm like, people like, oh, you posting more. Yeah, because believe it or not, people don't want to just see interviews. They want to kind of know who you are as a person. They want to see you post pictures, post when you out. Because let me tell you, it's been plenty of times I go out, have a great time. I'm out looking cute, post no pictures, no videos. Like, if you didn't see me out that night, then you didn't know I was out. But, you know, and I guess we, even with celebrities, quote unquote, you know, we kind of want to know what they doing, you know, what you got on, or so, you know, I'm working on my social skills. I'm a Leo. What's your sign?
Aries.
Okay, yeah, I'm a Leo. Even though we are outgoing or whatever like that, and they think we like the spotlight, it's kind of not like that. But I'm working on posting more.
Yeah, more behind the scenes stuff, more just you being you. I need to do that as well. You know what we need out here? We need paparazzi, man.
We need somebody.
I think I'm gonna just start pulling up, but I don't know. This the Jack. I don't want to get shot.
Oh Lord,
Taking pictures of me, cuh.
We don't need somebody just to like get some lifestyle photos, because I'm not gonna take them.
For instance, if I see Kayla Renee out at Names and Faces, I'm gonna take a picture. We call Kayla Renee leaving Names and Faces.
Yeah.
Oh, don't nobody steal my idea. I'm finna do that shit.
Or y'all just, you know, when you see me out, fuck with me. Like, what's up, Kayla Renee? You know, I'm friendly. I'm
very cool.
Sometimes I probably do have like a little mean mug, but it's just my natural face. Like, come up, be like, what's up? You know, and I'm cool. Like, take a picture, and maybe that'll help. Yeah, you know. I don't know.
What advice can you give to not even young black women, but just black women in general who they might follow you, they might not say nothing, but behind the scenes they be like, man, I want to do what she do, but I just don't know where to start, or I'm scared, or whatever. What advice would you give them?
Be yourself. You gotta always be yourself. It's hard to get caught up in or influenced in what everybody else is doing, or even when you feel like certain people don't fuck with you how they should, or they're not collaborating with you. Like, never check yourself. It's never you, you know. So always be yourself so that the right people can find you. And then once the right people find you, it's easier for you to be free and to operate in your craft. But if you're out here moving with the wind and changing with every crowd that you're with, you're never gonna find your crowd. So be yourself, and stay consistent. Like, don't be like me. Take breaks and have people wondering where you been and where your interview at.
Not long breaks.
I shot your interview 6 months ago. Where my interview at? Like, girl.
What?
Be consistent. You know, be consistent. Take time for your craft. We all have the same 24 hours a day. Take time for your craft, even if it's just 30 minutes. It's a lot that you can get done in 30. I get a lot done in 30 minutes if I'm focused.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, and don't be shy. You know, DM me, email me. I would love to chop it up with y'all.
And don't get discouraged if people don't rock with you in the beginning, because trust me, they'll come around, they'll double back.
Most definitely.
I reached out to a gang of people when I was trying to start, but I ain't had no name, I ain't had nothing, just my little old phone, a mic. People be like, yeah, I'm going to get with you, bro. You can't even track them down. All that Hollywood talk. Y'all know who you is.
You. Or when they see you, they beating you to, I got you. Like, girl, I'm just saying, hey, how you doing today?
Or volunteering lies. They'll set up a whole interview by themselves. It won't even show.
Gonna be here Wednesday at 6.
But y'all gonna see us now. You better believe that 2022 is our year.
We working.
How can people follow you, keep up with everything you got going on?
You guys follow me on, just follow me on Instagram, you know.
Why just Instagram?
Because, like, that's my business.
That's where you mainly?
Yeah, that's mainly where I'm at. That's where you can find me quickest. Okay. It's Kayla Renee, ITSKALARENEE. And always Kayla Renee. He gonna put the tags in the in the caption. So yeah, y'all follow me.
Support everything she got going on.
Me.
Fellas, go look at them pictures.
Really? Ladies, go look. I post for the bad ladies. Okay. It ain't for them. I post. For
it ain't for us, bruh. We can just look, but it ain't for us.
I post for the bad women out there. That's it.
Shout out to all the baddies out there. Get your photography game up, cause you do a session once a month.
I'm pushing to you.
Yeah, I need to do more.
Yeah,
I'm finna get me some out there too. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow this queen, man. Keep up with everything she got going on. You know, continue to watch the podcast, man. We're gonna keep growing.
Oh yeah.
And got some major stuff planned for the summer and the fall, man. So I hope y'all just continue to keep growing with us. This has been another episode of Key to the City podcast. I'm your kinfolk, Mr. Key to the City, Keone G. She's the queen, Kayla Renee.
All right.
And hey, we out this thing. Peace, love, blessings.